All right, let's keep that energy going for our next comic. Please put your hands together for Jim Barron.
There's like fucking nobody here, so I'm gonna sit down right here. You do count as people in, you're the best people in here. I count, there's 15 people in this room, and I think you're the only people paying attention, and that's wonderful, and I thank you very much for that. I'm not gonna include you. I'm gonna sit down because it sounds like it'd be a fun thing to do. Oh shit, okay. Actually, this hurts my ears a little bit. I'm gonna stand back. Alright, I'm more comfortable now. Yeah, fucking stand up. Hey, thanks. That's why I wore these pants. And also, all my pants are the same basically. Hey, how's everybody that's listening doing tonight? Yeah, you two are doing great. I'm just gonna address you specifically because I think you're the one who will answer questions for. This guy, though, he looks like he's really paying attention, and I'm thankful as fuck for that. It's really funny that like two comedians were like, "You're gonna make it, man." I'm not fucking trying to make it. Like, I just don't want to pay for therapy, and this is like the next best thing to do. Like it's like a hobby. Like, you know, how some people build like models. Like, yeah, those people spend way more time on their hobby than I do, and they're gonna make it first in model building before I do anything in fucking comedy. About 4 weeks ago, a guest host said that I look like Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory, and that's pretty much been going through my head the entire month. It's been a very dark December. I'm calling it the Cooper crisis. I should reassess my life, and I'm trying. I will let you guys know I'm really trying. It's just not working, but that's okay. It's almost Christmas. Did you guys get Christmas shopping done? No, good, me either. Like, I'm fucking behind this shit. And like, I work at a Target, so like, you think that like I would have picked something up throughout the year, or like any of the 5 days a week that I'm there, and like I don't, because I'm just not that good of a person. I got like my kids stuff, and that's really all that matters. Christmas is for kids. So I'm really excited this year because I have a 5-year-old daughter. And so we're starting to watch Christmas movies together. Like, she's finally like sitting and paying attention to movies. And like, she's getting really into Home Alone movies. Like the first 2 Home Alone movies, the only Home Alone movies that exist. There's 6 of them, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. There's 6 Home Alone movies. I thought there was 4, and then I found out there was 5. Turns out there's a 6th. They just don't stop. But so she's really into it. The only downside is that now she's like setting traps for me around the house, and she thinks it's fucking hilarious. Like, I'll walk into a room and just like step on Legos and like just a pile. Like, not like she's playing with Legos there. She brought Legos and set them down because she knew I'd step on them, and she just like runs out. And then she just fucking runs off. And I'm just, the whole time I'm like, man, should have just got that abortion, but we didn't. And now I'm stuck with this kid. Yeah, I cannot read my own handwriting. So Home Alone's great movie. I like movies. Does anybody else like movies? You guys like movies? Movie fans? Fantastic. I'm really glad because if you guys didn't, you'd be monsters like those people back when that aren't paying attention to me. I'm going to assume that they don't like movies and that we couldn't be friends outside of this building. And we're not going to be, so that's okay. I watch so many movies that I got to the point in my life where I just started watching other people watch movies, like on YouTube. It's really thrilling entertainment. It's a great way to spend some of your free time. So instead of like watching the Goonies for the 50th time, like a fucking loser, I'm gonna watch a total stranger watch the Goonies, and then judge them on a personal level based solely off their reaction to it. Because I'm just that good of a person. It's the way I want to spend my time. Actually, I get so into now, I'm watching my daughter watch movies, so I'm gonna start recording her watching movies. And so we're gonna start a YouTube channel, and tomorrow we're watching Saving Private Ryan. So if you want to see a 5-year-old react to that movie, I'm sure she'll appreciate the nuance involved in a 1940s war film starring Tom Hanks. He's a good actor. I just told her he was the guy from the Polar Express, and she's like, yeah, I want to watch that movie. That sounds like everything I want. weird. My stalker recently dumped me. I feel like I'm just so rejected. A little context here. My wife and I separated this year for a few months, and she dated another dude. And then when she left him to come back to me, he just started stalking me on Instagram. So like, I'm just like, I don't have what you want. Like, I have what you want. Like, don't come looking at me for it. Like, go stalk her Instagram. But she doesn't post anything, so it's like I'm just the next best bet. But he just stopped. And I think it's because I mentioned it a few times on stage and then recorded it, and you saw those videos. And it kind of makes me wish I never said anything because I really enjoyed the game. It was like a weird game of like cat and mouse, only a lot more. Yeah, it's a lot more. It's a lot more confidence boost than you think it was. Like I miss that. But no, being single was really weird. Like I tried online dating. Anybody else? Anybody do Tinder before? Yes, I know Megan has. That's the reason I'm here. I saw Megan on Tinder, and then it was like she's like, I host an open mic, and I was more interested in the open mic. No offense to Megan, like she's a very attractive woman, but like I was just like, no, I want to see what that open mic's all about. Like that sounds like a lot of fun, and I've been coming here ever since June. So no, but Tinder's awful. It's really demoralizing. It's just not good for your self-esteem. Like I always like figured that like women aren't interested in me, but then to have that quantified into little numbers is a whole other game. But I had like one good date. It was like the first date I went on, a Tinder date, and went out to dinner and everything went great. And she invited me back to her place, which I hear is code for sexual activities. And it turns out it was, we did some making out, and then we watched the video, we made out, and then she sucked on my toes. And no, I don't think you guys don't know this. It's fucking amazing. Like, toes are basically like little penises attached to your feet. So like, if you've ever been like, I wonder what it's like to get head 10 times in a row on different penises, then just have somebody go to town on your toes, and your life will be forever changed. And I'm just saying, you guys go home tonight, give it a shot, you come back next week, you tell me how it went. It might be your new favorite thing in the world, like it is mine. That's really good. And I only have one joke left, so I'm gonna finish on it. There's a light, perfect. So I've been coming here since June. I really like it here. Everybody in this area is so attractive. Like, I live an hour up north where everybody looks like the mutants when the hills have eyes. And so it's nice to, escape from the hills and come here and see so many pretty faces. Like, the employees are always gorgeous no matter who's working. The people in the audience are so beautiful. You guys are gorgeous. There's a crazy shirtless homeless guy that asked me for $1 when I was parking my car, and he was fucking mincing guys, like absolutely just jacked. Like this guy, his cum gutters like had their own cum gutters. Like this man had an entire semen irrigation system operating full steam on his lower torso, and it was absolutely mesmerizing. So I kind of panicked though because all I had on my wall was a $20 bill. So I just gave it to him, and then I sucked his dick. And you guys are probably thinking like, hey man, yeah, I sucked the homeless guy's dick in this joke. I will, because it's amazing, and he deserves it. He deserves it for those ads. And this joke has really gotten out of hand since I started telling it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to think I actually did that. But really, it's just like it's a scenario that I made up to tell here that I thought was funny. And a lot of people end up laughing. It's one of my few laughs I'll get instead. It's really good. And a lot of people are like, hey man, that's too much. Like, that's just too far. One of those two things would have been more than enough for that guy. He's homeless, like don't break the bank. And all I have to say is you weren't fucking there, so don't judge me. And that's all I got tonight, guys. Thank you, 3 people in the audience, 4th guy right there, 4th person, and the people that already come up here. You guys are great.
Give it up for Jim.